students, good morning. Now, in your today's topic, we are going to start with your biometrics. This biometrics topics in your previous period, I have given you brief introduction. Okay, so from today onwards, we are going to types of biometrics, and the first type of biometrics, that is your fingerprint recognition. Now, as I told you before in your last period, that why we are giving preference for biometrics. The thing is that by using the biometrics, it makes our data secure. Okay, safe and secure. This is the only reason why we are using the biometrics. Among the first biometric is that fingerprint recognition. And as you know that nowadays each and every device, whether it's a mobile phone, laptop or computer or any other thing, that means even in your earbud also, that means headphone, instead of headphone now we are getting earbuds. So in that also we are having the fingerprint. Now reason is that by using our fingerprint, no one can access our data. If this is my computer, okay, if my many important informations or the data are being stored in this computer, so there are chances that if I am writing the passwords, if someone is standing in behind, so what happens, they can see that password and they can try it. Okay, so maybe might not be able to access within one time or twice or thrice, but even after trying many times they can access into my account. So what happens, we can use our fingerprint which can't be accessed by any other person. One more advantage is that there are chances that we can forget our passwords. Okay, so what we used to do, we can use the fingerprint. By using the fingerprint, there is no chance for forgetting it. That means each and every person is having a unique fingerprints. This is the only reason, that means uneducated people, that means those who are not gone for schools, they don't know how to sign it. So for the legal documents, they will be using the thumb impression. Okay, in normal Hindi we can say that अंगूठा छाप बोलते हैं ना कि पढ़े लिखे नहीं होंगे तो वो लोग अंगूठा छाप होता है. अंगूठा छाप means that means they are using the fingerprint or a thumb impression just for the proof. Okay, instead of sign they can use it. So this is the first thing, and underline it. Underline this from next page, that means your page number 298, first line. The modern fingerprint recognition uses the impression made by unique, minute, rigid, double underline on it, unique, minute, rigid formations or patterns found on the fingertip. As you know that in your fingertip many rigid lines are there, as I told you, many rigid lines are there which differentiates our fingerprint. That means each and every person's both the hands, that means if I'm taking thumb, okay, both the thumb, I am having both the thumbs rigid lines which is unique. It won't be same even for twins also, even for the identical twins, maybe they might be looking same as it is, okay, still their fingerprint will be different one, even though if they are twins. Yeah, the reason is that because each and every person we are having a minute rigid lines. Rigid line means on top of a fingerprint you can see small lines are being formed. Okay, this for lines which is formed, this makes our fingerprint a unique one. Okay, now I hope this machine which is in your this image which you can see in your fingerprint as a fingerprint scanner, this is in our school. Some of the school we teachers we are using this fingerprint scanner for your punching machine, as a punching machine, entry and exit. Okay, sir, there is no need of sign. Okay, by using this automatically our entry starts registering. Okay, now there are some these are some list of government forensic and commercial applications where fingerprint recognition has been used. First of all, as I told you, the fingerprints, it can be used in Aadhaar card, ration cards and BPL cards. this other card, as you know that maybe you're not familiar with your ration card or BPL card, but you might be familiar with your other card. When you were making other card, during that time they have taken your fingerprint scanner, not only your thumb, all the five fingers from both the hands, as well as your iris scanner. Eye scanner has been done, your photo has been captured. That means these all are their proof which makes our identity unique one. Okay, next is your driver's license. Driving license also, if we are going to RT also, they will be taking our fingerprint scanner just for your verification. And the next one is your welfare disbursement. Welfare disbursements means your social offices. That means Seva Kendra. And there also they will be taking it, as well as your passport control. Passport office also they are using taking the fingerprint. Next, for your forensic wise, they are taking the fingerprint just for criminal investigation, cops identification, criminal record keeping, terrorist identification. That means, as you have seen in your movies or in web series also, that each and every if any murder or any cases or something happens, okay, during that time the forensic people comes and they might be taking particular object, and they used to view check that whether any fingerprint is there, and if fingerprint is available, they might be using some powder, chemical powder, and they will be taking it. With the use of that particular fingerprint, they recognize the person who is the killer or the particular person. Okay, that means it makes a lot of change, or it makes a lot of things which identifies the person as a unique person by using the fingerprint. Okay, and in your debit card, that means your smart cards also, ATM machine also, you have seen that you can use your fingerprint scanner just for your amount withdrawal or your uploading process also. This is your fingerprint. Okay, so today's first biometric topic was your fingerprint. The next topic is about your iris recognition. Recognition means your what? It means your eye recognition. That means your retina. As you know that in our eye, retina is the which this retina, this is also unique. That means it is having around 266 unique characters. Our iris, that means your iris is having 266 unique characters, which makes a person a unique person. We all are familiar with your fingerprint only, but iris eye scanner is also one type of method which is used in a biometrics. Okay, this is the only reason why Aadhaar card, while making Aadhaar card, they have taken your eye scanning also done. You have seen that some machine has been just like your VR, one machine has been kept in your eye. That means 3 to 5 inch the back they have been keeping in this way. Automatically it scans our eye, and from that particular eye they comes to know that the particular person's details. That means name, address, and phone number. Each and every details will be getting by using that particular iris scanner. Okay, so underline page number 299. The iris is a muscle which within the eye that regulates the size of pupil and controls the amount of light entering the eye. And one more fact is that you have seen that if we are in lighted room, we will be clearly visible. Okay, but in case suddenly if power goes off, or if you are turning off the light, automatically we will be blind. That means we can't see anything, the whole thing will be black. Okay, but then after 5 to 10 seconds we will be able to watch things which is nearby. Why? The reason is that it's a fact, it's not given in your textbook. The reason is that whenever our light entering, that means there's a small hole you can see in our eye retina iris scanner. Okay, so in that particular hole a light passes through it. So if the light ratio is high, automatically that particular eyeball, that means your pupil, the size becomes small. That means a limited amount of light will be capturing it. It becomes automatically small. In case if you are turning off the light, so what happens, that means the whole thing is blind, that means the whole thing is black, as well as we are not able to see it. Then after 5 to 10 seconds we will be it won't be clearly visible, but still we will be able to view it even though it's a dark. Okay, the reason is that within that 5 to 10 seconds our pupil becomes larger and it takes the ratio of light more. Okay, this is the God's given gift which to us. That means automatically our pupils enlarges and minimizes. Okay, if light ratio is low, high, automatically it starts contracting it. In case if your light's ratio is very low, that means in darkness automatically it starts expanding. This is the only reason why 5 to 10 seconds it will be taking just to view in our darkness also. Okay, this is not given in your textbook, just for your general knowledge I'm telling it. Okay, now underline the characteristics of iris. The second paragraph, the characteristics of iris do not change even after surgeries. Furthermore, it has double underline on in second line, 266 unique characters. Underline it, 266 unique characters. Yeah, for your exams the question might be coming, how many unique characters are there for your iris? The answer is 266 unique characters. Okay, now here they are saying that about Aadhaar card, that means if for taking the view or scanning your iris scanner, they have taken there will be a machine which scans our iris, and this has to be required to be kept 3 to 10 inches from the camera. That means our eye, within our eye contact, it should be 3 to 10 inches. You have seen while taking an Aadhaar card also, they are not attaching it to our eyes, they are just keeping some distance. Okay, this distance they are saying that for capturing it our iris scanner iris, they will be using 3 to 10 inch far away from our eyes. Now, when some of the major applications of iris recognition today I mentioned below, that means in which all areas our iris scanner has been used. The first thing, access to bank accounts at cash machines. That means in high-tech banks, that is Swiss bank. Okay, so in such banks what they used to do, they will be using not only fingerprint, they will be using iris scanner also. Okay, for their accessing into bank accounts. Anti-theft devices. Devices means, as I told you, this is a biometrics which is used to protect our data. So there are certain devices which are which can be theft by other person. So what we used to do, we will be using that particular iris scanner just for the person's recognitions. Next is the authenticated access to buildings and homes. Nowadays, not only fingerprint. You have seen that in each and every houses they are using the fingerprint, but nowadays they are not in high-tech buildings. They will be using in Burj Khalifa also. They are using the iris scanner as well as a fingerprint for accessing it into that particular thing. And apart from all this thing, in aeroplane also, pilot, the cabin, the cabin also, in particular cabin, the pilots where they used to sit. Okay, that particular cabin we are not supposed to enter it. Even that pilots has to give the fingerprint recognition, then only they will be able to get inside. Okay, so authenticated access to the home buildings and homes means in many of your buildings and homes they requires iris scanner for accessing it. Automated international border crossing, that means, as you know, that we are not without any passport or visa, we are not supposed to move from one country to another country. We are not supposed to cross the border also. If you are crossing it, it is illegal. For moving it in a legal way, still we have to give some identical proof, then only we are able to move from one place to another place. Next is your automobile ignition and unlocking. That means in automobile ignition also means in your cars. Nowadays in cars also they are using, in olden times we were using the key to start it, and nowadays due to new technology, cars are having touch startup. That means by clicking on one button automatically the ignition starts. Okay, and nowadays fingerprint as well as iris scanner is also there. In electrical vehicles they are using the fingerprint as well as the iris scanner also. Now aviation security also, as I told you, cabin crew members, even the cabin crew members also, they are not allowed to enter the pilot's area or pilot's cabin without the access. Okay, next is your biometric key cryptography. Biometric key cryptography means each and even though this Aadhaar card person, that means the person who handles the Aadhaar card data, even they have to give their identical information or identical proof, then only they will be able to access to particular account. Next is your cell phone and other wireless device. As you know that in Samsung, they have Samsung, not only Samsung, many phones they are using the iris scanner for the access. We all are familiar with the fingerprint. Okay, not only fingerprint, we can use our iris scanner also. Okay, I can show right now. mm, Phones with, see, these are the phones which are having iris scanner. Samsung Galaxy Note 8, Galaxy Note 10, 9, S8. See, in this, what there you do, see, you can see now in each and every Samsung phone, mainly in top models, they are using the retina scanner. See, can you see? Even though password or a pin we have to enter, yeah, instead of pin we can use your iris scanner just for your access to your phones. Okay, face ID versus iris scanner. Face ID is also, face recognition is also a common feature which is available to our mobile phone. Face recognition, fingerprint scanner, and apart from all these things we can use our iris scanner also. Okay, so next is controlling access to restricted areas. That means some areas are there, that means government protected areas, so especially wildlife offices, wildlife areas, they we need access, special access for getting, and they are using the iris scanner also. Creating a watch list database used by government to keep the records of terrorists. That means terrorists names and IDs are already given to each and every country server. That means automatically, suppose if the terrorist is changing his look, okay, after changing his look, still, even though it might not be capturing in a camera, if a person won't be able to identify that particular terrorist, still the fingerprint as well as iris won't be changed by them, it will be same. So automatically in airport, for verification, if they have to use the fingerprint, in case if they use the fingerprint or iris scan biometrics, automatically they will be catching them. Okay, and last one is the database access and computer login. Now computers are also there, many computers are also there, they are using the iris scanner just for your what, for accessing it. Okay, but not only in iris, fingerprint is also there, voice commands is also there. Okay, these are your certain areas or certain applications where the iris scanner has been used. Today in your biometrics we learned total two topics. First one is your fingerprint, and second one is your iris scanner. Okay, I hope you all understood. Thank you, students.